Hello everyone. Now we're going to do the installation for ScanOnTime. So in order to do ScanOnTime installation on your smartphone, you can go to Play Store for Android users, or the iOS users, you can actually go to the Apple Store. So once you go into the store, you look for ScanOnTime. So you can actually see ScanOnTime, ScanOntime, and you'll be able to locate ScanOnTime GPS attendance. So if you can see this ScanOnTime GPS attendance, this means that you can download it. So actually this application is meant for version 8 Android and above. And of course for the iOS users is iOS 11 and above. So once you click on the iOS option or the Android version for ScanOnTime, click on the install button, and then the system your mobile phone will actually install the ScanOnTime GPS attendance very quickly on your phone. So once this is installed, you'll be able to open up the application. So once we open up the application over here, it will actually prompt you for your credentials to log in. The credentials to log in will be your employee self-service or your ESS credential. So you will need to put in your user ID, your company ID, and of course your password. So over here, I'm going to put in my user ID and the password. And then I'll come into the sign in screen. So over here, they will most of the phones will ask you for permission to take picture and record video. So for this instance, you need to allow it to happen. So click on the allow button, and then you need to scan the profile of your face. So once the profile is taken, you can actually see the attendance that you have taken. So do take note that this application, ScanOnTime, is tagged to your user's smartphone. So you will not be able to use another smartphone to log in unless you reset the phone. So in the event that if you have changed your phone, you will need to ask the administrator to reset your ScanOnTime credentials login so that you can log in to your new smartphone. So in order to use ScanOnTime, for example, if you're coming to work for the first time, click on the Scan Now button at the bottom. So it will prompt you to say, do you want to register attendance? You may need to, if you need to, you can actually enter in your remarks. For example, if you're working from home, you can say, for example, WFH, working from home, and then press yes. So during this time, the app will ask you for the mobile phone's permission to access the device location because we'll be using the GPS. So you can allow only, or you can say allow only while using the app. Then they will scan the facial for authentication. So once it's registered, it will say attendance successfully recorded. Press the OK button and you can actually see the attendance that is taken. So from here, you can actually click on this map button or the pinpoint map button, which will pinpoint to you the exact location of where you have taken the attendance. If you need to look at your history of the attendance taken, you can click on the 3-star button on the very top right hand corner, which is the menu, and then click on history. So you'll be able to view the history of the attendance taken. So again, if you need to look at your profile, you can see your profile over here. And if you need to see where is your current location, you can actually view the current location. So if I close the phone app, you can always close the phone app by closing the application or just click close, And anytime when you come back to using the ScanOnTime app, just click on the application. It will automatically log you in with your credential. So there's no need for you to rekey in your credentials every time. What we do here is that when we start work, we will do the first scan. And when we finish our work, we will do a second scan. Okay, so they will actually prompt you to realign your face, make sure that your face is actually aligned properly. So we'll be using your first in and your last out timing to register your attendance for the day. Okay, so this is very simple. That's how you can use ScanOnTime. Anytime that you have any issues, especially when you're changing to a new phone, check with your administrator.